we're going to be learning about array method, the for each array method. So as we've been learning and in some of our previous video, we'll be discussing about some array methods that we can use, and today we're going to be moving forward with learning the for each array method. So for each is another method that we can use to iterate on our original arrays like this one we have here. So we can iterate on this, and for this part here I just designed something simple. We are going to be using the for each on this list element here to apply a function to it. So right now, so let's say we have the original price of a product and maybe we would like to use the for each method on them just to get the new price. Maybe we are going to have a discount price. So now we can just say um, original price dot for each. Then sorry for each. Oh sorry. For each. For each. Sorry about that mistake. So just like every other array method, it takes three parameters, which is the current element, the current I can say current element, then the index, and also the array, the array. But usually, if you don't forget, we don't really need the array. Sometimes we only need these two parameters there, and sometimes we can only use one. So you understand that. So we can just do this. The for each takes a callback function, and which in some cases we use array function for it to execute our function here. So, but on a more serious and a more use case, it is advisable for us to go for a short word that we can quickly remember. So I can just replace this with price and I replace this with I. So now let's say, okay, this is what we want to do. We want to execute the function that is going to return. It's going to give a discount of 10% on each of these price here, the product price that we have here. So we can just say price. Sorry, we can say price minus price multiplied by 0.1, which is the 10% of it. We can do this. It's going to give us the results, but now we need to console log it inside our browser. I can just say console log. Then we have, let me just shift this here and take this out. Then I take this, oh sorry, I take this out. Then this, let me just come here to show us. So this is the results we have here. So this is the 10% of 10% of 100 is 10, then 10 minus 10 is 90 as we have it here. So let me just increase this a little bit. So as we have it here. So let's say now, for instance, we want to do something like, let me just do this. Let's do something like console log. Then we give it a backtick and we say the price, the new price for product. Now use template literal here. Then we say I, which is the index of it, plus 1. Then we say the new price for product 1 is, then all I can do is just let me just write this and I write the same code again. So I have to do this. Then let's say price minus price multiplied by 0.1. Then let me just console log this out. Then after it reloads, let me inspect it again. So you see, we have this here. We have the new price for product one is 90. So let's say now for instance we would like to like store the new answer, the new results to a new array. So we can just come here, let's create a new variable which is discount price. Then this is going to be an empty array at first. Then we can now come here and we say discount price. If I'm correct, this discount price does push. Then let me just copy this. Just copy this and paste it here. I can just so let's see what happened here. Let's see. So I won't be needing this again. It's not compulsory. Then discount. Oh, I made a mistake here. This was supposed to have an X. Yes. So uh, let's see now. Okay, what we have to do now is to show that. So it's going to be discount price. So let's console log this. Let's see. So now we're going to have array. So we've successfully pushed or we successfully created a new array for the new discount price and we can use them in our applications. So guys, these are the basic things we need to understand about for each array method. We should always remember that it takes three parameters: the current element, the index, and the array we're working on. Which I said, the array is not really compulsory, and sometimes we can have two parameters, which is for the index. Sometimes you can throw away this one to work on this one if you only want to use um, one parameter here. Don't forget about that. And I'll see you in the next chapter where we're going to be working on how we can apply the for each method on a DOM element. I'll to see you in the next chapter.